Reading for children, I think, is wonderful because it opens the doors to the imagination. You have to do so much work yourself. It's not just there on a plate. Like, obviously, there's lots of great TV and all that sort of stuff. The advantage that books have is that they open your imagination. You think as you read, you take it at your own pace. And I think I mainly work with picture books. That's a nice way into the world of literature for children, and the idea that there's another world out there as well. That's yeah. My standout favourite book as a child was a book called The Enormous Crocodile by Roald Dahl and Quentin Blake. Beautifully dark humour from Roald Dahl and brilliantly anarchic illustration from Quentin Blake, and it still really makes me laugh. Toad from The Wind in the Willows, just because he's a guy who kind of liked to enjoy life. There's a brilliant illustration of him coming out of a pub, chugging on a big cigar. And I just remember, I guess as a child I didn't really notice, but as an adult I look at that and thought, genius, how did they get that into a children's book? But it's beautiful, it's so well observed. Fairly inquisitive. I was quite quiet. I love to draw. That's not describing myself in 5 words. This is impossible. I don't know. I guess to answer it in a different way, I love drawing. I was brought up in the country, so I loved nature and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, me books. I think are absolutely fantastic. They really make me laugh. They're read by brilliant people, and they're read so well. I think they're very funny. The asides in them are funny, and also it's not a million miles away from what the book is. So the experience is very like reading a book. You can read it, but you can listen to it. It's simple, but it's very funny. Very well done. I'm a fan.